Tonight, police searches continue at Royal Lodge. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor has been arrested, questioned, and released under investigation. The King says, "The law must take its course." But what does "released under investigation" actually mean? Is he still in line for the throne? And could this become one of the most serious modern crises for the monarchy? Stay with us as we break down what we know so far. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, was arrested at around 8 a.m. on Thursday at the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. The arrest came following an assessment by Thames Valley Police over allegations that he may have shared confidential material while acting in public office. He was taken to Aylsham Police Investigation Centre for questioning. The arrest happened on his 66th birthday. It is understood that neither the King nor Buckingham Palace was informed in advance. Andrew has consistently and strenuously denied any wrongdoing. Retention trigger. But what happened inside the police station? After spending much of the day in custody, Andrew was released under investigation. This means he faces no bail conditions, no curfew, no travel ban, no reporting requirements. However, it does not mean the case is closed. Police can continue gathering evidence and may question him again at a later date. Typically, in cases involving alleged white-collar misconduct, suspects are held for several hours while searches and initial interviews take place. At some point, Thames Valley Police and the Crown Prosecution Service will decide whether charges should be brought. That decision could take weeks. Retention trigger. And those searches are still making headlines. Police confirmed they carried out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. Searches in Norfolk have now concluded, but as of Friday morning, searches at Royal Lodge in Windsor Great Park were ongoing. Royal Lodge was Andrew's primary residence until very recently. Former Metropolitan Police Chief Superintendent Dal Babu told BBC News that an arrest allows officers to access computer equipment, files, photographs, and other potential evidence. Police can also search any premises owned, occupied, or controlled by the suspect. This suggests investigators are casting a wide net. Retention trigger. So what exactly is he being investigated for? Andrew was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The investigation follows allegations that he may have shared confidential government material. Previously reported claims include sharing reports from trade visits, forwarding a confidential briefing on investment in Afghanistan, passing treasury briefings to a personal business contact. Some allegations relate to material referenced in documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein. However, police have not publicly detailed the full scope of the investigation. Andrew denies any wrongdoing. Retention trigger. But what exactly is misconduct in public office? Under UK law, misconduct in public office requires police to prove 4 elements. First, that the suspect was a public officer acting in an official capacity. Second, that they willfully neglected their duty or willfully misconducted themselves. Third, that the conduct amounted to an abuse of public trust. And finally, that there was no reasonable excuse or justification. It is a serious allegation, and one that carries significant legal consequences if proven. Retention trigger. But how does this affect his royal status? Andrew remains 8th in line to the throne. However, it is extremely unlikely he would ever become king. Removing him from the line of succession would require legislation passed by Parliament, with agreement from all Commonwealth realms where King Charles is head of state. Technically, Andrew also remains a Councillor of State. In practice, only working royals are called upon to perform those duties. Retention trigger. And what has the King said? In a statement, King Charles said, "The law must take its course." He added that the matter should follow a full, fair, and proper process handled by the appropriate authorities. He also stated that the royal family would continue their duty and service. The palace has said it will support police inquiries. At this stage, Andrew has not been charged. He has been released under investigation. Searches have taken place. Evidence is being assessed. A charging decision could take weeks. For the monarchy, the situation is delicate. For investigators, the process continues. For now, one message stands out. The law must take its course. Subscribe for continued updates on this developing story. Comment below. Do you believe this investigation will have long-term consequences for the monarchy? We will bring you verified updates as they happen.